Hi, I'm Mike Davis with the Davis Resnick Group and Champion Real Estate. I'm here today again with Neal Tatterson from Old Bay Insurance. And Neal, wanted to talk to you a little bit about flood insurance. I mean, we're in hurricane season now. In fact, this morning I saw a couple of named storms, one off the coast of Africa, one in the Caribbean. What do people need to know about flood insurance and having it, when to have it, what the problems are associated with it?
I think a lot of people don't know, Mike, that you have to wait 30 days if you don't have flood insurance. So you see the storm coming this weekend and you're thinking, maybe I should think about flood insurance. That's not the time to buy it. FEMA requires that if you're in a certain area that's not in a flood zone required area, you have to wait 30 days. For that real intention of protecting your asset, you need to think about it now. Before the season gets underway. A lot of people have seen the mappings change recently with FEMA. Superstorm Sandy, Isabel, those storms in this area, Anne Arundel County, have changed the mapping. And some people who were not in a flood zone are now in a flood zone. And the communication is very hard to get that to the homeowner. It's through letters and through their mortgage company, but it can be ignored and overlooked. So it's wise just to check with an agent like myself to be able to see if you're in the flood zone now that you weren't in before. And there's different cost changes that can happen from that. So I think one of the biggest is when you go into a worse flood zone, you have an increase in cost to your flood policy. Well, FEMA's allowing you to be grandfathered in to phase you into that and maybe give you 2 years. I think that's sort of the idea that you don't immediately jump to. I think you saw someone that had a premium go from $600 to in the thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I was amazed.
Yeah, so that's something that you have to be aware of as well, that there are mistakes that can be made through some agents, and we're interpreting the flood zone maps, and you've got to rely on someone that knows a little bit about flood insurance to make sure, because there's a lot of questions that come up. It's not easy to get your way through with the FEMA laws. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, since this is such a timely issue, why don't you go ahead and give them your phone number so that if people have questions, they can give you a call.
Absolutely. My number here at Old Bay Insurance is 410-777-5390. Of course, visit me on the website at oldbayinsurance.com.
Okay, great. Thank you. Again, I'm Mike Davis with the Davis Resnick Group, Champion Real Estate, here with Neal Tatterson from Old Bay Insurance. We'll be talking about additional issues related to insurance coming up, and this one's a big one, especially in this area this time of year. You need to check on your flood insurance. So give Neal a call if you have any questions. I'm sure he can answer them for you. And thanks for watching.
Little long.
So,
250.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.